the drivers become too expensive for payroll. And if a sponsor's not willing to pay out most of that driver's salary, then the team feels like it's no longer cost effective to have that driver. And so what we've seen over the past few years is drivers that have gotten too expensive for an organization, and that's when they leave. Not every driver retires like Dale Jr. You know, a lot of guys retire like Jimmy Johnson. They have to be ran out of the sport, and that's you know, just the way that business is in racing. So, you know, what are you guys' thoughts on that? We'll start with you, Ms. Lee.
Well, the thing is that sponsorship model is no longer feasible because you don't have many companies that are willing to make that kind of commitment, that kind of money for an entire season. Even look at our lower tier teams and how they struggle from race to race to get enough sponsorship. So you can't tell me, looking at the big time sponsors that have left racing or left NASCAR at least, they're just seeing that this isn't the best way for them to spend their money. Gone are the days where you had somebody like Mars who could sponsor, or who would sponsor, I should say, Kyle Busch for the entire season. A lot of businesses are getting away from that. Yes, you can get them to sponsor for X amount of races, but they're not going to sponsor an entire season. And NASCAR and Joe Gibbs Racing in particular need to go with that. I don't know. Racing's changed a lot over the years, but so has business. And if you want to stay competitive and you want to get your team sponsored, your driver sponsored, you've got to change with the times.